Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I have a very exciting video for you today. I was very lucky and I managed to grab one of the Urban Decay Game of Thrones eyeshadow palettes. I have seen that they are all sold out on Urban Decay South Africa online. I don't know if they will be restocking them. Any information I can find out, I'll put down in the description box below. Apparently they will be stocking them in stores. And I have heard rumors that they'll be on Foschini online. But like I said, any information that I can find for you, I'll put in the description box down below. So, it is very bulky, I agree, but this is a collector's piece. This is not a piece that someone wants to obviously buy to travel with. You want to be passionate about the show, you want to be passionate about Urban Decay. It comes with, inside, I'm not going to show you the mirror, comes with a very big, lovely quality mirror, and then this part here, let's see if I can get it to focus, that has a quote from the movie, and when you lift this up, there is the Iron Throne. Very cool. I may have squealed when I opened this up the first time. Very exciting. But the beautiful part are the eyeshadows inside. Every single shadow in here I can see myself using. There are 20 shades, 16 normal shades, and then 4 transformer shades down the side here. 3 of the eyeshadows are matte. It is House of Lannister there, Lannister Red, and then Nymeria. All beautiful matte shades and all fantastic shades for transition colors. So you really could create many looks out of this. I can't stand when a palette comes with pure shimmer shades. You need some very good shades in there to actually help to blend the shadows, and they've given you a light brown, medium brown, and then like a darker reddish brown, which is really nice. I love the fact that there are some super sparkly colors here. For example, Stormborn, this purple, is just beautiful. The Sight, the green shade, has really captivated me, and Frozen North, this beautiful shimmery teal. The transformer shades are going to be a lot more sheer. I haven't swatched anything. I'm going to be swatching and doing a first impressions with you guys, and you have to know that this has been in my possession for I think 3 or 4 days now, and I haven't touched it. And usually as soon as something arrives, I swatch it, so this is like a really big deal for me. I like that they've separated all of the different colors into groups. So obviously this is to do with the Targaryens and Daenerys, because it's all Bay of Dragons, Ben the Need, Dothraki, Stormborn, and House Targaryen. And then the second from the bottom is obviously to do with the Lannisters, because there's King's Landing, Casterly Rock, Red Keep, House Lannister, and Lannister Red. Then obviously to do with Winterfell in the north. So there's Winterfell, the Sight, Weirwood Leaves, Winter is here, and Nymeria, which is Arya's wolf. And then the top is obviously to do with Beyond the Wall and the Wall, and it's beautiful. It's all icy beautiful colors, obviously like the snow. Hard Home, Free Folk, Frozen North, Take the Black, which is beautiful shimmery black, and White Walker. The White Walker doesn't seem to show on camera as beautiful as it is. It looks almost like a white or a grey, but in life, at first glance it looks grey, but it looks like it's got a bit of a duochrome blue shift to it, which is really pretty. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to swatch each of the 4 quarters on my arm. I will show you on the camera here, and I'll obviously do close-ups of each one for you as well. And then I've only got a little bit of bronzer in my crease today. I'm actually going to apply some of the colors and do a bit of a first impressions for you. So there we go. From the top downwards, there's White Walker. Can you see that kind of blue duochrome shift? There's Free Folk, the silver. Frozen North, which is that teal shade. Take the Black, which doesn't transfer onto the skin as shimmery as it looks in the pan. There's Hard Home, which is almost like a champagne-y white gold. And then I applied some of the Hard Home over the Frozen North, and you can see it just gives it a bit of a icier kick to it. It's really pretty. On the top, Nymeria, Winter is here. That beautiful plum is called Weirwood Leaves. The green is called the Sight. And then that beautiful antique gold is the transformer shade called Winterfell. And at the bottom here, I've done Winterfell over Nymeria, and it gives this gorgeous coppery kind of effect. Really, really beautiful. I think this might be my favorite quad of colors. Okay, and now here is the Lannister quad. From the top, it is House Lannister, that beautiful kind of peachy, kind of corally brown. Then the brick red is called Lannister Red. That copper is called Red Keep. The antique bronze kind of shade is Casterly Rock. And then the very light shade is the transformer shade called King's Landing, which is a really beautiful white gold kind of, I don't know how to explain it, it's just beautiful. And then I did the House Lannister underneath King's Landing and created that kind of peachy shimmery shade at the bottom, which is really, really pretty. I like this quad too. These are all colors I would use. Here is the last quad of colors. The top is that beautiful shade Stormborn, the sparkly purple one. The second one is House Targaryen, the warmer kind of coppery gold. The more true gold is Dothraki. The lighter purple that's got a bit of a duochrome kind of hit to it is Bend the Knee. It's like a lighter purple with a kind of bluey green shift to it, which is really pretty. That soft pink there is actually Bay of Dragons. It's almost like a very pinky rose gold. And then I took Nymeria from the Stark quad purely because there were no mattes in this one, and I've laid Bay of Dragons over it to create a kind of warm brown with a pink shift, which is really, really pretty. So now that you've seen the swatches and I've played around for a little bit, I'm actually going to do a little bit of an eye makeup look using some of them. I'm not going to stick to one quad. I am going to play around and dip in and out. I have noticed from the swatches that the transformer shades are very, very soft. They do actually pick up a lot of excess glittery chunks. You have to be very gentle with them. I do think that they will be better applied with fingers than with brushes. I feel like with brushes you're not going to get as smooth a payoff on the eyelid as you would with a finger. The shades Take the Black I'm a little disappointed in. It looked super black and sparkly in the pan, but it just really applies as a matte black with a couple of specks of sparkle in. That I feel could have been a little bit more sparkling. And Stormborn, that beautiful purple, looked super shimmery in the pan, and it still came out as a beautiful purple metallic. I just thought there would be more shimmer when I applied it. A couple of the other shades like the Frozen North, the beautiful teal, also very soft, so do be careful. But as a whole, every single one of these shades is beautiful. I love the shades like House Lannister for the crease, or Nymeria just to kind of contour the eye and really blend colors together. I think overall this palette is beautiful. It's something that I'll definitely get a lot of use out of. So I'm going to play around with a couple of the colors that really spoke to me. I'm going to start off, I just have a little bit of bronzer, if you can see. I do have mascara on, and I have a little bit of bronzer that I put in my crease this morning. Other than that, I've got no eye makeup on. I'm going to start off with House Lannister and my Color Blending 311 brush. As you can see, it is quite pigmented, despite the fact it looks like such a soft coral shade. Such a soft kind of peachy coral shade. Okay, put my mirror there. It's overall a very, very nice crease shade. I actually like this for the crease a lot. This is the kind of shade that if you bought it as a single, you'd actually get so much use out of it. Okay, what I'm going to do, because quite a lot of these have a bit of fallout, I'm actually going to pat some loose powder under my eye so that if any fallout does happen, it is caught by that and it doesn't mess up my makeup. Okay, so I've gone in with House Lannister in the crease. I think I'll take some of Nymeria now and my Real Techniques base shadow brush. Nymeria is this more medium toned brown. That was House Lannister. I'm just going to deepen the crease. Oh, I love these warm, delicious brown colors. They are so beautiful. And this is no exception. Urban Decay does incredible warm matte shades of brown. Instead of just being in the crease, I'm going to bring this onto the whole outer half of my eye as well. I think let's zoom you guys in. Here we go. Okay, next I'm going to take the third and final matte color, Lannister Red, on my Urban Decay Naked brush, my brush from my Naked palette, and just take that on the very outer part of the eye. Oh, that is beautiful. If you have blue or green eyes, this shade is for you. Makes me think of cinnamon, this color. It applies really nicely and it blends out really nicely too. Yes, I approve. I like that very much. Okay, and then I'm going to take, I'm torn because there's so many beautiful bronzes, coppers and golds in this palette. I think I'm going to take my very, very old and battered flat color brush. And I'm going to go in with Red Keep, this beautiful, vibrant, coppery shade. I'm going to try it with this brush, and if this doesn't work for me, I'll try it with the other half of my Urban Decay Naked brush. Oh, but look at that. That is just beautiful. I love warm-toned eye looks. It's my absolute favorite. Very pretty. Oh, see, it just applies so beautifully, shimmery and metallic. I deal with a lot of metallic eyeshadows that actually, once you apply them, they lose that sheen. But I really, really like that. I like it a lot. I'm going to go into Hard Home, that Transformer shade from the north, from the wall, and I'm just going to take it on the very inner part. I like that this is kind of like a champagne-y platinum color, so it still has a bit of a gold sheen to it, so it still can go with this look. Doesn't seem to be applying very well with the pencil brush. I feel like these shades might actually apply better wet, and I'm going to try that. I'm going to take my Bionic Babe Set It Spray, try that, and bingo, they work much better wet. See the difference there? Oh, that's really pretty. I'm just going to take a little bit more of that Lannister red and make sure I go over any areas that were kind of blended away when I applied the metallic. And I'm going to go in with the same routine of it, where I'm going to take House Lannister, then Nymeria, and then a little bit of Lannister red on my bottom lash line. A little bit of the Take the Black, since I know it's not going to come out too shimmery. Very disappointed because it even looks shimmery there still, but it doesn't apply so shimmery. Take a little bit of it on my brow brush from Real Techniques and just press that into the lash line. This is a really great trick, guys, if you don't want to put eyeliner on. Press a little bit of a very dark brown or black shadow into your lash line, and it does give the effect of fuller, thicker lashes without a harsh line. Not that I need the fuller, thicker lashes because I have my beautiful lash extensions, although I'm going for a fill this week and I'm actually starting to need one. A little bit just on the very outer corner, just on the very edge, which I will then blend out with a little bit of Lannister red on my pencil brush. Really like those colors together. Okay, let me finish up this look and I will be right back. So guys, that is the very first look I've created using my Urban Decay Game of Thrones eyeshadow palette. You can see, oh, the colors are just so beautiful. I'm so impressed. I used the shade Nymeria from the Star Quad, and then I used House of Lannister, Lannister Red, and Red Keep. And I used a little bit of Hard Home just in the inner corners, and Take the Black along my lash line on the bottom and top. So far, I have to say I'm really impressed with the palette. A couple of them are very soft, you do have to be careful. These Transformer shades, I only did use Hard Home, and I did have to wet my brush a little bit to get it to show up because it is very glittery as opposed to pure pigment. But it's exactly that, it's an eyeshadow topper, it's not really, or a transformer, it's not really meant to be purely pigment. They blended beautifully. The only shade I have to say I'm disappointed in is Take the Black, because you can see those shimmers there, but when applied, it's not very shimmery. It's more matte with the odd bit of glitter in. However, every single other shade in here is beautiful. And the typical fantastic Urban Decay quality. So I'm absolutely thrilled. I'm a huge Game of Thrones fan to begin with. I'm absolutely thrilled to have such a beautiful collector's piece as this. Well done, Urban Decay.